Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wamdi Guzman, and this vlog has been postponed a long time ago. So this is the creative album, photo shoot, behind the scenes, documentary, whatever you want to call it. It's right here. I'm filming it right now. So if you guys didn't know, the grade 12 students started a creative album last school year for their batch. So this creative album has been going on for a lot of times now. I think in the beginning of senior high school batch, like ever since senior high school started, they already had this. So there were a lot of things that the whole senior high school, other senior high school students experienced. But for our batch, this was way different. First of all, that I want to say that it's way different because I documented the whole entire album process from the beginning to the end of the album. Some of the students were making promotional videos, but like the professor was saying that there are a lot of stories that happened, but I never really got to document what really happened here. Like what really happened, my personal experiences and things like that. So right now, here we are going to be talking about the album itself. I'm really excited and I hope you guys are excited as well. One of the reasons why I also stopped vlogging because of this, you guys might have seen, but ever since the docuseries that have been posted, I only vlogged a little bit, but ever since when we were focusing on the album, I stopped posting for the longest time in the beginning of 2025 because of this. I was focusing on the album and I was juggling a lot of projects, so I wasn't been able to vlog that much. But now the school year has ended. It's time for me to show you all what really goes on, what really goes on being the director of the creative album. And a lot of students might be asking me, when is the album going to be releasing? I don't have it right now, but the album is not yet finished. I know it's been like 3 months or 2 months, but the school administrators have to edit the grade 6 pages, and then we're gonna have the album printed out and sent out to grade 12 students. Also, if you hear someone drinking water, it's my dog. I wanted to document this journey is that I wanted to show you guys what is it really like on being a director of the creative album or in the yearbook. I never became a director in my high school in BCI as a director in the yearbook, but I only became a photo editor there. But being a director, it's a lot of commitments and responsibilities. Like there's a lot of things that goes on, and I wanted to document and show you guys what really happened. And for the upcoming grade 12 students, I want you guys to watch this and see what we really did on this album itself. I do want to say a huge thank you to my batch classmates, the arts and design students in my section, for really doing your best, you guys, for setting up the studio itself, taking photos, managing time, calling out sections, and literally suggesting poses, suggesting fashion designs, being the person who opens the door, leading them, signing the papers, all of that. I'm super grateful for all of you all arts and design students. I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but just know, you already know who yourselves are out there. And I'm super grateful and happy that you guys are here, that we did this journey together. So this is what the life is of managing a creative album. I hope you guys enjoy, and here's the life and the documentary of this video. Hi, it is currently November 17, and we have a project that we're currently making. It's called the Creative Album by the Arts and Design students. And I'm gonna go ahead and set down the camera and I'll talk to you guys what this project is all about. So the Creative Album, it's kind of like a yearbook, all about more on the creative side and not on the formal side. So when you open the book, there's a lot of colorful pages, and each page shows the strand and the section of the school, and all of their pictures and what they're wearing are all non-formal, which are like their themes on what best describes you. So that's what the album is all about. And Friday, around November 15, we had a meeting with the MSCB, and we asked permission, or like we showed a presentation on our this idea that we're working on, and all of them agreed, and they asked a lot of questions. And right now we are making making the formal proposal and the timeline calendar, and we're actually already finished with that, but the MSCB currently is making the formal proposal of the creative album. So since all of us members don't have to do anything right now, I'm currently making a draft sample of each section. So Ras is currently making the Verrieres, Yen is doing the Lyon, and me, I'm doing the Jet, and the others are going to be doing Pilat and Marlhes. But yeah, that's what's currently on right now. I didn't vlog or film the part where we had a meeting because that is so confidential, but this is where we start now. We're waiting for the formal proposal. I honestly don't know when we're actually going to be starting. Like I'm already starting to vlog right now because I'm making this. Sir Roy told me that I should have started on Friday on that meeting, but I was like, it's confidential, dude, I can't do it. So yeah, right now I'm currently making, you know, the draft sample of each section, and yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Actually, it's not even, I haven't even started yet. I literally just put in the section name. So yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I don't know if I'm gonna be time-lapsing myself because if you guys could see here, I'm a bit of a mess lately. My PC's broken, so I'm using my mom's laptop. But yeah, that's what's been happening. I've been making a draft, and Friday we just had a meeting and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give me like a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start and do this. So yeah, that's what's been happening. I don't know when again I'll be vlogging again. Maybe once the formal proposal is approved, and there's a lot of new things to come. But I'll be finishing this, and then I'm gonna show you guys what the final product is. So yeah. Morning. No, it's not a morning, it's afternoon. I don't know if you guys could like see me right now. I know it's very dark. So you know, I'm gonna go to the light zone. There we go. So it's currently 3 p.m. at a November 18, and if you guys are wondering why I'm like this, it's that because I just woke up from messages from the MSCB that they had updates for the creative album, and I'm gonna show you guys what we were talking about, me and Marlhes, and yeah, I just woke up. It's crazy. It's my message through my whole team. So they had a name album, and they made it, and it's called Through the Prism: A Journey of Grit and Grace. And here is we really like the design, so I told my graphic designer layouts if they could do this exact same design. So yeah, and each photo will have like diamonds, bejeweled blings, like the designs of it. Like, so for example, if it's like a Polaroid picture, they have like little diamonds all over the photo, so it's kind of like that. So yeah, that's what's been happening. Currently, this is actually our calendar, and Jello is going to be making the photography schedule, and it will be updating me by tonight, and how like the students will be in each, how many students will be in each photo shoot, like if it's gonna be 20 or like if it's by groups or things like that. So yeah, that's how they're gonna be planning it, but they're gonna be putting it the schedule for the photography right over here. So I already made them. My estimate is 2 weeks of photography, and then the rest of the day is the album making or the editing. But yeah, that's what's been happening. I'm gonna put you guys right here. I just woke up and gave them the news, so that's why I'm like really like a mess right now. And updated Marlhes about everything, and then yeah, everything is going really well. I am so happy, and yeah, I'll update you guys if there's anything new. I haven't finished making the jet of the creative album, so yeah, that's all. I'll vlog you guys if there's something else that's gonna be happening. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Hi guys, I'm with Anne. So currently we're making the Marlhes title page. Si Tan lang gumagawa. And ito ang creation niya right now. Hey! Galing naman ni Tan. So yeah, he's gonna be creating it, and then yung Jed, di ko pa natatapos. Yung Leon ginagawa ni Yen, still waiting for continuation, and si Ras, I haven't updated it with him yet kasi absent siya. So yeah, and right now ang nangyayari, it's currently November 19 as well, so making pa rin kami ng drafts, and sa Thursday may meeting kami for MSCB kung anong mangyayari. So yeah, that's what's been happening. So yeah, galing mo Tan. Hi! So updates for the creative album. Currently today is November 20 and I had a meeting or a call with Mika. He told me that we're gonna have a meeting tomorrow. I'm gonna be making a PowerPoint presentation today regarding the photoshoot schedule and the flow of each student. And gonna be showing you guys the album layout of each sections, but it's still a draft, so it's not finished yet. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening. I'm so overwhelmed, things like that, but hey, we're doing this the best that we can. So if you guys have seen, the intermission for the creative album was that it's gonna be collaborating with the MCB. So to get approval that this album is going to be approved by the president of Marlhes and our senior high school principal and the head moderator of MSCP. So these are like the three obstacles that we have to cross when we're starting this album. So what happened was I was doing a presentation to the MSCB. It wasn't shown on the vlog itself because I wasn't able to vlog it because I was really nervous. I did a presentation for the MSCB, showed them, and then asked a lot of questions, answered them perfectly, and boom, it all starts. So the MSCB were doing their proposal to show them to the president, to the senior high school, while we were setting up the schedule for the photo shoot itself. So we were waiting for the MSCB's update, and boom, that's all. I was really grateful how everything was going well. Like the MSCB was making the project proposal, we were making schedules, and like everything was just so well. Like we have to, continue on the album itself. We have to photo shoot. Like everything was going well. Everything was going well. We had a presentation online regarding the album schedules and things like that. Until it had a downfall on the album because it wasn't approved yet and we were already making schedules. The professor was very proud of us for being advanced, but we had to wait for months for the album to be approved, and it was so stressful for me for that to happen. So currently 11 p.m. and just finished the meeting. It was a really long meeting. It was like 2 hours because there were a lot of things that changed and things like that. So I'm just gonna go and tell you guys what's happening right now. I don't want to go back and say the whole exact thing. Next week, the team, the photographers, they will be testing the photo shoot, and then they're going to be testing the photo shoot, they're going to be scheduling it, and then we're going to be watching them, test the photo shoots and things like that. Then I'll be assigning 3 members, Drew, Yan, and Zach, to get photos and videos for all the sections, grade 11 to 12, to make this tribute video. Then Ras and Kenneth, they will be continuing on making the draft layout for the album, and once it's finished, I'll be sending it to, I'll be seeing it, and then I'll be sending it to Sir Roy, and then yeah. For now, I'm not gonna be doing anything because more on that, I'll tell that later. But we're just gonna be waiting approval for the president, and once it's approved, we're gonna be scheduling the photo shoot and the flow what to do after these steps. I just want to tell how I just realized after the meeting what Sir Roy told me as the professor and things like that. I feel like I pressured and stressed myself too much on this project because I think it came with timing and perfectionism, but to be honest with you, we do really have to expect delays on what he said to me about it. So the whole entire thing here, I've just been talking to the MSCB about these stuff, and I've just been so stressed about everything. And yeah, I never talk to you guys about these types of things where I don't I never talk to you guys about this, me having a downfall in my life, but it's part of the behind the scenes really. But I've just been pressuring and stressing myself out. I really need to take a breather. So I assigned my members to do this for now, and once the photo shoot starts, we have a schedule, the photographers give us a schedule, and then once the photo shoot starts, that's when I'm gonna be working again. So yeah, if they have any questions or concerns, I'm there, or Zura is there. For now, I'm just gonna be resting and focusing on different types of projects because this is the one thing that I've just been thinking every day is this album. So for now, I'll update you guys on everything that's been happening. Yeah, I'm just stressed, and yeah. I don't even know if I'm gonna be putting this in the video, but yeah, that's all really. So if you guys have seen in the December 3 video part, we had a test photo shoot for the album. So I'll just put the photo of mine here. So these were all the photos that were taken of me for the test photo shoot. And we were just playing with the lights, playing with the camera quality and settings. And we were literally just test photo shooting for the album. Like, we were literally practicing because we need to know like what color suits for the arts and design, what color suits for the sections and things like that. But then that day itself, around December 5, I'm looking at my storyboard here, Marlhes unexpectedly called me for a room to room in his section, the jet class, that the jet class needs to be informed that there's a photo shoot happening. And here's what happened. Badminton, you wear badminton outfits. Or basta what best describes you. Alam mo
Guys.
Ito yung part ng video na madaming view. So, parang ganito yung mangyayari pero baka iba na rin. Pero here's the
I said remember this feeling. I pass the pictures around. They gave us a trophy.
all of you want to do it before it goes. Watching that room-to-room campaign video again is so embarrassing because I think whatever you do in school, you're always so cringed about like what you're doing. But looking back of how confident I was to room and talk about the album, I was very proud of myself. So yeah, I had to room to them, talk about like the album itself, what they needed to know, how much is it, if it's part of your tuition fee for the album, and like a tribute video that's been happening, showed them my highlights video. That's the first time ever that I did that. I showed my highlights video. But then another time went by around December 6th. We were practicing for the photo shoot again regarding the time, the taking of photos, the pose suggestions, and etc. There were a lot that I needed to practice on, like where are the students going to be sitting, where are they going to be waiting, what are their outfits, what are their poses, what is the time, like we have to practice for the time management, what's the color, what's the, like we were practicing everything. Thankfully I had Ice, Ulrich, Raf, Misha, and Tristan for the test photo shoot, and I'm very heavily grateful that happened. But the time, I'm telling you guys right now, when we were practicing this, the time management is a pain in the butt. Like you have to literally schedule them very early. Like it's crazy, but we'll talk about that in a different part of the video. But I remember when we were practicing this, it was so stressful to the time that our professor was saying like you have to practice this. Like look, it's already the bell's already ringing. You guys are gonna be delayed and things like that. And I was so stressed because we wanted everything to go smoothly, but we couldn't because of unexpected happenings. There's a lot of what ifs, Everything was going as planned. We were practicing the time, the photos, the pose suggestions, the lighting, where the students are going to be waiting, where the photo editor layouts are going to be editing, and so much more. We shared to the whole sections, the grade 12 sections, that there's an album coming up. There was a lot going on. everything was going as planned. We were so ready. We were just waiting for an approval for the principal for the senior high school principal and the Marlhes principal or Marlhes president. We were waiting for that until this happened. Okay, so I never really talked to you guys about like what's been happening recently to me, but I think it's best that if I document this, you know that there are some highs and lows when making this creative album, and people might know like what's been happening and what you're gonna be experiencing. But recently, we had a test photo shoot with 5 models. So we had Raf, Misha, Tristan, Ice, and Ulrich. The 2 of them are the alumni from the MSCB and from Marlhes. And earlier, we were going to be scheduling how there's a lot of things that need to be rushed and pressured, not really pressured, but like rushed for this photo shoot, because we might start next week, Wednesday and Thursday, but next week is like a really hell week for me as well. There's a lot of things that I need to catch up with. Our social science debate coming up very soon, with like our SAPAR presentation and like the projects and things like that. And then I have like friends hangout that's gonna be happening. I have like 3 hangouts, and I don't even know that's gonna be happening because of like everything that's been happening in school. So I've just been so on edge right now. Like, I'm honestly so exhausted and drained right now. I never really talked to you guys about like this, like what's been happening to me. I'm like getting really personal with you all, what I've been feeling recently with all of this projects like right in my hands, like being a head director in this, in this project. It was something that I never really expected for me to expect, like I know there's going to be a lot of what's if, lots of expectations, lots of ups and downs when it comes to this presentation, but there's a lot of things that is like keeping me so exhausted, and I just can't, and next week we're going to be rushing to take photo shoots with the Gier or the Jet class next week, and after that we might even film during our exams week as well. Not film, photograph even in exams week to finish off the sections, and if we have like missing sections, we have no choice but to do it next year. We have no choice to do it but to do it next year. And our work immersions like in next year, and I haven't even started anything in work immersion. I have been, but I haven't been finalizing with all of like the like all the things that we need to put in. But I'm going to be starting it to print it next week and submit it. There's a lot of things going on, and I'm honestly so overwhelmed. One of the reasons why I haven't been vlogging recently and just been posting like really old vlogs from like 2 months ago or like last month, it's because of this. I haven't been posting anything school related because of everything that's been happening, like college exams, work immersions, the creative album, a lot of things, and I'm just so exhausted. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do. This project is I never expected for like being the head director is honestly so exhausted, but it's really worth it. Really, it's worth it. I enjoy it. I liked it. I do have to agree that there's like a lot of like ups and downs that's going to be happening and things like that. So yeah, I don't know what's going to be happening next week. So yeah, I think we're just going to be starting the photo shoot and film you guys more with the creative album process and things like that. But yeah, that's all. So if you guys would have understood in that part, but in that part, everything was hell week. The MSCB moderator had to pressure us and say that we have to do a photo shoot for the album during exams day. So after exams, you have to photo shoot. And it was so stressful because there's so many things you have to focus on. Then you have the album itself. That was a time where I was so overwhelmed, I couldn't do anything. It was so stressful that I didn't know what to do at that time, other than pursuing it. So we weren't ready yet. We were still practicing, but we had to do it. So a couple of days later before exams happened, like Monday or Tuesday, I spoke to the MCB president and I found out that they weren't allowing us to do a photo shoot during exams day. And this is what happened. The senior high school principal wasn't informed by the MCB moderator that they didn't know that we were gonna photo shoot. So what happened was we weren't allowed. But the Marlhes president already signed it before the senior high school principal. So the whole procedure was like the MCB has to make a project proposal, goes to the MCB moderator, goes to the Marlhes Senior High School principal, and goes to the president of Marlhes. That's what happened, but they skipped the principal part. So the MCB moderator was in trouble. I found out that the album was canceled because of that. I went upstairs to the computer lab where my professor was always staying, and he was saying how very upset and disappointed he was regarding the album, how it's all canceled and things like that, that we couldn't do a photo shoot. So we had to wait until next year when the album's gonna happen. So it was like a waiting game. We had to wait for like 2 months, like around February or around March. It was so crazy. Like we were literally waiting. So we didn't have any grades for computer class because we were focusing on the album. It was like a waiting game again for literally 2 months. Then we were focused on the talent show, but then I found out, I forgot what happened. I just don't remember how this happened, but one of the photographers in the creative album said that it's canceled. Like the album was canceled, like no more album, like something happened. I don't know what happened. I think like I don't remember actually why that happened. But then after that, I literally went straight to the professor. I was like, I'm so sad that it's canceled. Like the album's canceled. What are we gonna do? We don't know what to do anymore. And then that's where we had to make posters for the science exhibit. I don't know I think it's from the science exhibit. We had to make posters, send the posters, and that's our grade. And there's like more coming in, like more projects coming in for that to happen. So yeah, the album's canceled. Looking back, I remember I was saying like, I'm really sad how the album is canceled. Like this vlog, this whole journey that I'm making right now since November last year is all canceled. I was so sad. Everything wasn't going as planned, what I wanted to do before I graduated. Until then, before Marlhes Fair, an announcement happened. Got news that the album should be continued, as per said by our senior high school principal. And I was like, what is happening? And I immediately like messaged the whole group chat, like whoever was missing in the group and like in that meeting on an unexpected thing. I literally messaged like, okay, the album's back, let's do what we have to do. So originally I just opened up my notes again for the album. For what we were supposed to do other than making science exhibit posters, that we were supposed to focus on making a tribute video. So we were gonna make a tribute video, and I was in charge with the pictures from Verrieres, Lyon, and Gier. Then we had to make a Marlhes story from the beginning of the baby pictures, from baby pictures from grade 1 to grade 12. And we were supposed to make farewell messages from teachers and students. But again, since the album was continued, all of these videos were made by Hume students and ABM students. But since again, we did had an announcement that the photo shoot was continued, this is what happened. So I had to wait for the photographers to make a schedule for the sections. I had to wait for feedback. And then I had to ask the class presidents what day were they comfortable on making on the photo shoot. Got their dates, schedule it, boom, there we go. Then I gotta set people who need on the next photo shoot. So I also had to schedule a meeting with the senior high school principal, like what was the arrangement of the album itself, is it alphabetical based on your last name, and I also showed the timeline and the layout that was made by the layout designers, and I have to make it signed and approved, and like we have to like, you know, we needed to know that like you're okay with this, because if we don't, we have limited time to change some arrangements. Like we need to have her help ASAP. This was March. If we would have started earlier, we would have been panicking. This was March 21, no photo shoot, no everything, no layout, no photo shoot, and our graduation is in May. There's a lot of delays when it comes to the album, my professor said. So that's what happened. I asked each class president. We'll start with Pilat, because Pilat was the first one. I messaged their class president and asked, what is your comfortable day to do this photo shoot? And he was like, oh, we're free on Wednesday. We can do that on Wednesday. I was like, okay, sure, let's do it on Wednesday. Then I gave them the time, and I gave them the time around lunch and dismissal. So it was around like 12 to 4 p.m. That's what happened. And that's how the album started again. We only had target students around 20 to 25 per shoot, 20 to 25 students per shoot, only 3 shoots, and 2 hours per shoot after class. That's what happened. So I had photographers, I had the styling where they could help with the poses, with their outfits. I had like quote unquote security guards, like leading them out and things like that. And we had the layout designers sitting at like a very far corner so that the video, like the photos won't get leaked. And that's what happened to the album. One section. Finished pila. I'm so happy. Wow! Ito na naman siya. Pero Wednesday will be Lyon. So yeah. Then next week will be all the STEM sections. Thanks, Jello. You're the best. And Tan. Okay, bye guys. Okay, so Lyon Photoshoot is tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. So we have the whole entire day. And can I just be honest with you guys? I love how everything's going smoothly. I don't want to jinx anything or something, because I feel like it might be a different foreshadowing day. But like, I'm just really happy how everything's going right, like everything's flowing well. I remember I was really stressed back then, like how we can't process anything, but now we're on our second photo shoot and everything, the flow is going well, it's going great, and I'm really ready for the photo shoot for tomorrow's Lyon. So yeah, the schedule is a little bit hectic tomorrow, but we can do it. So yeah, I'm just really happy, and I can't believe how I got to survive this. But yeah, photoshoot for Lyon will be tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully there won't be any complicating schedules or anything. But yeah, that's all. Around March 19, after the Lyon Photoshoot, I remember that my professor was giving us praise on how proud he was that we were so vocal, we were all committing to the album itself, because I was very happy with the album's progress that we finished 2 sections in the same week. March 17, the Pilat Photoshoot was finished. March 19, the Lyon Photoshoot was finished. Like every photo shoot of every section was all finished, and I was so happy that happened. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing this again. I can't believe we're doing this. I was really happy that we were making progress, and just, like, words cannot express like the ups and downs the team and I had to experience when it comes to this. Like, I remember I had to skip family dinners, I had to skip lunch, I had to skip everything just for this album itself. And I was so happy. But we didn't have a photo shoot until next week because of the fair. We only had photo shoots during cumulative week. and that was ABM and Arts and Design in Humes, because STEM students weren't available because of the science exhibit that they were doing. So yeah, that's what happened. Photo shoot. Okay, gonna do some work. I'll be right back. The photo shoot was going well. We finished tomorrow, we had an arts and design student photo shoot, and we had Verrieres at April 2. But then things started to go downhill for me as well. This was April 2 was the day my dog Chewy died. He died out of heart failure in my room right here. I was fixing the album, saw him lifeless, and I cried so much. That was a time where I went to school physically and mentally exhausted because I had the Jet photo shoot. This whole album was killing me. How the Hell Week was overwhelming me, how some projects were, I couldn't vlog, I couldn't do YouTube because of this, and now Chewy dying because of this. I didn't know what to do anymore. But that time we had the Gier Photoshoot, we had all of the students in Gier, but had to cut short. We only took photos of Gier like 13 to 15 students because of the time cut in half. This was a time where we couldn't do a photo shoot because the lights were borrowed by the club, our club. We had to make a second choice. So we set up different lights, and when it's ready, ran immediately to the Jet class because one of the layout designers were doing their thing. I couldn't, interrupt them. So I went over to Jet, called the students that were having a photo shoot. Then when I found out that the album or the photo shoot had to be cut in half because it was 4 p.m. If it's 4 p.m. in your school, you're not allowed to do anything and you have to go home. That was a time where I was breaking down. I was so stressed. Part of me wanted to go ahead and just do the photo shoot. I was like, I don't care if the staff is telling us to stop. Just do it. Part of me was saying that, but the MCB president told me that you have to stop. If you do this more, if you continue with this album might not, you guys are gonna be in so much trouble. And I was like, the album could stop, the album could cancel, there's a lot of things that could possibly happen. That's when I was like, break it down, shut it down, let's just go. I remember this. I remember I was saying sorry to Marx's friends because everyone brought outfits, they brought props, they brought so much things. I think there was 5 students up to photo shoot or 7. They brought those, and the album had to cancel. We had to move the photo shoot because of the time running out. But then since they are so considerate, they were like, don't worry about it. We weren't ready with the photo shoot as well. We were just packed. And we were gladly happy to have the photo shoot tomorrow again. And that was when I was so grateful that happened. But I just remember that having the photo shoot while I'm physically, mentally dying inside, that was when I couldn't handle anything anymore. I was just not it. Despite the stress, I was happy that we got to finish the photo shoot for all sections. It's crazy to believe how a lot of things happened for us. We got to finish the photo shoot for all sections. But now I was editing the album draft at this time. I was editing the jet page. So after we were editing some album pages for all the sections, it was now time for the photo shoot with the advisors. Morning. It's currently April 23rd, Wednesday, and it's like 3:46 p.m. in the morning. So I'm currently vlogging. Nobody's here anymore. All the grade 11 students are gone because it's their exam day. So it's graduation practice. But this video is all about the album because I can't really vlog anymore in the graduation series because there's so much going on. So yeah, here's what happened. So the last time that I vlogged was actually part of the teachers taking a photo shoot, so that's already finished. But now on Friday we only have the principal to take a photo shoot with, so that's very fun. And now we're just going to be doing some final revisions on the album, finishing one last page, and then after that we show it to the principal, and then if it says any minor revisions, that's good. And I think that's all she's just gonna sign it, and then once we do the minor revisions, we just pass it to the Ma'am Carmon. I don't know what her role is, and yeah, that's all. I'm really stressed. Oh my god, there's so much things going on. I'm stressed. But yeah, the album is coming to an end. It's coming to an end, and I'm excited. Okay, I gotta talk to them, but I'm gonna update you guys. Also, I just looked back because I was using my back camera. I don't know why my angle was like this. I was running and panicking. I couldn't even, I wasn't even seeing it. I didn't have a tripod, and I'm currently using the Rode phone case. So now I'm just gonna film on the front camera. I'm tired. I want food. You guys could see how tired I am. My face is knotted. Yeah. Okay, gotta talk to them. I only have like a few minutes left before it's 4 p.m. and it's their timeout. So part in the vlog, I showed the album to the staff and the principal. They all said they liked it. And I'm like, what? You guys you like it? Like, you guys like it? Yeah, one of the staff in the ISS or the GSIS were saying something that this was something very new and unique that the arts and design students made. That they were so proud of us for making that very unique of a yearbook. And I've never been more happier again that we got to do it. After all of the ups and downs this album has given us, we finally finished the album itself. So we also had a photo shoot with the senior high school principal, but I didn't have any vlog footage because at that time I had to go to UST and do some college stuff, so I didn't go to school at that time. But yeah, the week before graduation, we were finishing editing the album pages, all the sections, all of the parts of the teachers, all of the parts of the president, things like that, like everything. I have an important announcement to make to you all. So it's currently May 4. It's been like 2 days before graduation. It's nighttime. I'm wearing a different shirt because I just went out for dinner. And we just got news, well, not really, but the creative album or the yearbook is finally done. Oh my god. I think one of the reasons why I said the album is done is that because well, for our part it's done, but for brother Mark's message, Ma'am Cha's message, and for the grade 6, the school is just gonna do that. The whole grade 12 seniors just finished, the grade 12 batch. So here's what it is. I'm currently sick right now, so it's not fun. I know it's like 2 days before graduation. I'm sick, so I actually cried. I know I cried. I didn't want to show you guys that I cried. I cried because I was really happy that the album was done. Like, after days of crying, of hellish weeks and things like that, I know for a fact I have videos of me being stressed out. I'm happy that I got to document to you all. So My favorite part in the album was possibly the photo shoot. Despite all of the stress that I had to experience of making schedules for the album and stuff, I felt like I was working part-time. Despite all of that, looking at the students, like all the students in all sections, posing, wearing unique costumes and things like that, bringing props and so much more, that was like one of the most memorable things that I ever saw, and so amazing to see. Like, I remember people were saying that, like, is my makeup good? What are the poses am I gonna do? I remember the girls from Jet were saying that they were so ready for the photo shoot because the men were taking a long time to do a photo shoot, and when I called all the girls, they were like so ready, like they were posting and like that. Oh my god, it's embarrassing. Why I did that, but I'll just keep it in a video. But yeah, like they were all posing and things like that. But yeah, that's my favorite part of the album. Grade 12 students might be asking me right now in the batch, when is the album going to be given out to grade 12 students? That's a thing. I don't know. But I did speak to my professor about this, and around May 10, 8, 9, sorry, I don't know, we were returning our toga from graduation and asked him, like, when is the album gonna come out? And he said that the album for the grade 6 pages hasn't started yet, and they didn't know when. And they had like vacation for like a month, so they're back at June 16th. So I don't know what the updates are. I might have to message him or contact him in person about it, and I'll let you guys know. But if I do have the album, I'll be making a separate video where I show you guys the album, might be posting on my Instagram stories and things like that. So yeah, there's a lot going on. The reason why I wanted to still post this vlog, even though there were so many ups and downs regarding the album, like so many cancels, so many moving parts, so many disintegrating physically and mentally parts of my time in the vlog, and so much more, I couldn't go and waste this footage all from back in November. I couldn't do it. And I had to continue the vlog. I had to continue and do it, and that's what I did. And I wanted to show you guys what the life is as a director doing this. Like what was going on in my mind 24/7. What was I feeling physically? What was I feeling mentally? What was I feeling emotionally? There were so many parts of me I was going through, and you guys I wanted to share you guys what it's like, because people might be thinking sometimes that, oh, photo shoot, album, just gotta take a photo, put it in the book and edit, and like boom, print. No, there's so much more you have to go through. Approval of every staff in the school, setting up what colors, and so much more. And I'm just really happy that we got to do it. We got to finish it all off, and I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy that happened, you know, and yeah. But yeah, here's a little behind the scenes on what really goes on making a creative album. I don't know what this is. This is like a behind the scenes, a documentary, normal type of vlog, a video, history, whatever you want to call it. Here you go. But I already know what I'm going to be captioning this album or this video title itself. But yeah, that's all. I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. This vlog has been in my files for the longest time, and I'm so excited that I get to post this Saturday, because I'm just filming this whole intermission. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy videos like this, like documentary, history, things like that, let me know by giving the video a like and comment down below, and make sure to turn on notifications and subscribe, because you guys might never know when I'll be posting the creative album book itself and show you guys on the camera, because I'm willing to do that. But yeah, that's all. Thank you all for watching. My name is Marlhes. I'll see you guys later in my next vlog. Bye!